As the citizens of South Africa, many of us wanted to know how THABO BESTER managed to escape a high-security prison so effortlessly. By now, we know that a burnt corpse was found in his prison cell and two people in two different occasions, one claiming to be his mother and another claiming to be his customary wife, which was Dr. Nandipa, came to claim the burnt corpse. But since we've learned that THABO BESTER has been alive and well this whole time we had believed he was dead, the million-dollar question has been, whose dead body is it that was found in the prison cell? Times Live Premium Publications reported this morning, 30th of March 2022, that THABO BESTER escaped prison apparently disguised as a prison warder. But what was more shocking from this article is that the body used in the escape is said to have been hidden in the prison's fridge and later moved in a wheelchair to THABO BESTER's prison cell. Now the second million-dollar question is, where did the body that was hidden in the fridge come from? Through keeping up with this particular case, I came across a thread that was posted by an independent investigative journalist with an interest in human rights, race, crime, and prison industrial complex. Her name is Ruth Hopkins, and she spoke about the alleged corruption in the G4S prison. I am assuming that this is how a body possibly ended up in the prison's fridge. I spoke to a man who was badly tortured by G4S on 30 June 2020. He had a massive head wound and ended up in a coma for 7 days. Guards electroshocked him and threw him onto a burning mattress and treated his wounds with a fire extinguisher. They cuffed him and beat him with a steel pipe. He reported the case to G4S, then SAPS and JICE. He applied to the Zondo Commission. When DCS National Commission Arthur Fraser visited in March 2021, he reported the torture directly to Fraser and asked Fraser to save him while he was still alive. Fraser promised to rescue him. Nothing happened. July 1st, 2021, Edwin Cameron, the inspecting judge of JICS, visited and interviewed him about the torture. JICS started an investigation. From July 16th, 2021, the man was classified as high risk by G4S because he had spoken to Fraser and Cameron. He could no longer move through the prison alone. Guards would follow him everywhere. He reported this to DCS November 2021. DCS did nothing and GICS did nothing. South African HR Commission visited in November 2021. He was locked up. G4S obstructed his access to the HR Commission. He wrote a rescue letter and glued it to his door. I am a slave. Please rescue me. G4S asked him why he wrote the message. He was again classified as high risk. The HR Commission did nothing. April 2022, he wrote to DCS and JICS to find out if there was progress in their investigation into his torture. JICS found out that SAPS had never recorded the man's report of torture. June 2022, JICS closed the case. I came across hundreds of similar cases in my investigation spanning a decade. DCS, SAPS, JICS, and the Human Rights Commission know what is going on in Mangwang prison. Yet they are unable or unwilling to hold G4S accountable. Why? The men incarcerated in Mangwang prison are routinely electroshocked and beaten up for the past 22 years. The government knows. The man nearly died when he was pushed onto a burning mattress in a closed cell, electroshocked, and beaten. This is how G4S earns a profit.